And it's wild to think that it was that green fruit. I mean, So I have been making a bunch of different plant-based meats lately. Everything from steak and burgers, chickens, and I even recently started on my cheese series. But it has been a little while since I have made a dessert. So today we're going to be doing a taste test and we're gonna be making a dessert. We're gonna be doing a test of the Black Sapote. Now the Black Sapote is also known as the chocolate pudding fruit, and a lot of people say that is because it has the look and consistency of chocolate pudding, but some say that there's actually hints of chocolate pudding taste. So we're gonna find that out, and then I also want to make a plant-based chocolate pudding using the sapote. Now, a lot of the recipes that I've seen with the sapote actually just take the sapote and then they add a cocoa powder to it with a bunch of other ingredients. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna kind of smooth this up and see if anybody unwillingly knows if this is a fruit or if it's a chocolate pudding or what they possibly think it is. We're only gonna need a few ingredients for my recipe, but first I wanna try this thing out and see what it tastes like on its own. Now, I ordered a few of these and I have them in different levels of ripeness. This one is soft. I believe it's ready to go. This one is very soft, and I believe this one's gonna be probably the most usable. But then I also have this very, very soft. It actually kind of cracked open on me because it's so soft. We're gonna try this one out first, just raw, see what it tastes like, see the texture of it, and see if it actually does have some hints of chocolate pudding. So what the heck is the Black Sapote anyways? The Black Sapote is a member of the persimmon family. The name sapote refers to any soft edible fruit, and it actually has no relation to the white sapote or the meme sapote. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Meme sapote? I don't know. And it commonly goes by the chocolate fruit, the chocolate pudding fruit, the black sapote, or even the black soap apple. The sapote tree grows to a little over 80 feet tall, and it takes about 3 to 4 years for some fruiting. The tree is known to be a very heavy fruiting tree, so when you plant a sapote tree, you're gonna get a lot of black sapotes. They're usually picked when they're bright green and unripe. Now the unripe sapote is pretty much inedible. It's hard and it has a very astringent taste to it. When I ordered my black sapote from Miami Fruit, it arrived very hard, very bright green. And it only took about a week or so before it ripened up to that perfect maturity that we got to make the pudding. They're most commonly grown in the Philippines, Australia, and Florida. And I actually heard about the Black Sapote through my fiance Monica, through one of her friends who's from Australia. And supposedly they're pretty popular there. Here in America, even though they're grown in Florida, I've asked around, it doesn't seem like a lot of people have actually heard of them here. A little sad fact, the unripe fruit has actually been used as a fish poison in the Philippines. I don't really get that, but it's what it's used for. Okay, so before we get into the recipe, I first want to give this super ultra ripe one a taste test and see what it is like all by itself. I mean, look at this thing coming open. I mean, it's kind of gross looking on the inside for real. I see the chocolate pudding-ish type of thing going on here, but yeah. So I mean, there's a definite look to these, and there's a seed in the middle here. I don't think you're supposed to eat that part. Not really sure. I guess you just eat, if you just mix this up, it is kind of, I can see where it got its name. If you mix it up, there's definitely a pudding look to that. I mean, that's pretty wild, honestly. That's really wild. There's no real smell. It's very, very fruit-like smell. It's actually very almost tomato-like smell to it. I don't see how that's gonna taste like chocolate, but especially with that smell, now that I have that tomato smell in my head, wow. Okay, that is good. That is very, very good. I kind of do get a very slight hint of chocolate in there, and almost has a chocolate cake batter taste. Enough of that. That's delicious. It's really, really, really good. Really good. So we're gonna see if I can turn this into a pudding, a simple pudding. We're gonna make this entirely plant-based, no milk, nothing like that. We're gonna be using some coconut cream. Now this is refrigerated coconut cream, so with the water, the liquidy part and the cream have separated, and some dates. So for this recipe, you only need 1 or 2 black sapotes and then some of this cream. Now, a lot of the pudding recipes do say to add cocoa. I'm not gonna do that because I just wanna see, it's called the chocolate fruit. I wanna see if it tastes like chocolate pudding just on its own. So I ordered these from Miami Fruit. I'll leave a link in the description below. They don't know that I'm doing this video, so just, you know, if you order from them, let them know that SauceStache sent you. So I got a new spoon here and we're just gonna be adding the sapote. I just wanna make sure that I don't get any seeds in there or that skin. So the first one might have been just a little bit overripe because this one is definitely a little lighter in color. I'm just gonna give it a little taste. Use my tasting spoon and just see if it is there any difference in the flavor here? Ooh, I'll be honest, the one that's probably more appropriately ripe actually has a little bit better flavor to it. It's a little bit richer, has a little bit more of that chocolate flavor than the super ripe one. Then we're just gonna go ahead and add the rest to the inside of the mixer here. Now this really is blowing my mind. I'm actually making more than I thought I would. So I'm just gonna grab some dates, just make sure that I pulled the pit out and any sort of ends. Probably just gonna break up a few dates for some sweetness, some richness to it. And then like I said, we have some coconut cream that has been in the refrigerator, so the top of it is hardened up. We're just gonna put in about 5 or 6 tablespoons of the hardened fat from the coconut cream. And I'm just gonna kind of pulse this together into like a cream. Okay, this is looking amazing. It has came out very creamy, very pudding-like. So let me put this in a bowl, throw it in the refrigerator for about an hour, and then we're gonna just like taste it and see what we think. Then I'll just see what some other people around town think. Okay, so this has been in the refrigerator chilling up. It's firmed up a decent amount. You can see it kind of now holds its shape. It has like a, it will do like a peak almost. Very pudding-like, very pudding-like. Yeah, and it really does, wow. Really has a strong chocolate flavor. It's so impressive. I'm gonna see if I can find a few people that wanna try this out. Let me know what they think, and let's find out.
So it's very sweet, it's fruity and chocolate.
Tastes like chocolate?
Yeah, chocolate coconut.
Chocolate and coconut.
Like chocolate, but like with coconut, like chocolate coconut.
Awesome. Tell me what you think it tastes like.
Okay. Kind of like a cake battery, like chocolate.
Well, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Please, if you haven't yet, click the subscribe button and click this video right here. This is the video that YouTube thinks that you're gonna like.